Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna make a video that was in my head and really something which is straight up a thought in my head. I wanna make a video straight up. This is a video of Devil May Cry, but this time I'm gonna talk about is Vergil, the Alpha and the Omega himself. Boy oh boy, what a basically a sad story of Vergil. A sad story because here's a character. It started out from just a servant that has a lot of past with our main protagonist Dante to a main villain that built a foundation and built his characteristic and his personality to become a character that's been a fan favorite to basically downgraded to become the biggest whiner, even bigger than his own son. Well, guys, just strap the fuck in, because I'm gonna tell you why the reason. I'm gonna tell you guys why Vergil is a whiner and a sissy. And I call this video the downfall of Vergil. Or Vergil's downfall, no pun intended. So, let's just start, shall we? Let's start from the beginning, okay? Let's start from the beginning. Let's start from the day demons attack the Sparta household. Let's just start with that. That's the best place to start, So, one day, Vergil decided to go visit his dad's grave. All of a sudden, a bunch of demons attacking the Sparta household. Since definitely Sparta's not around, Eva and Dante were both in the Sparta household. Eva found Dante and hid him in the closet. While Eva was trying to search for her other son Vergil, she unfortunately got killed. Yep, she got killed. And that day traumatizes Vergil a lot, and he actually fought a bunch of demons on the way. Went to the house, and then Dante, of course, after the demons attacked, he basically ran off. And Vergil and Dante are basically homeless and been fighting demons all their lives. Well, Dante changed his name to Tony Redgrave. Vergil actually changed his name. I don't know, but a lot of people don't know this. He changed his name to Bob, and he covered his face with, basically with tape. I'll give you guys a picture. That's what he looks like when he was going around. Basically around his age of like 13, 14, like around that age. So we go into Devil May Cry 4, which is definitely, we're taking this from a chronological standpoint, by the way, because Devil May Cry 4, Vergil visits Fortuna, and of course met, a lady, having a relationship with her, and then leaving Fortuna. He was the one to investigate the Order of the Sword and how things are. So that's what he was doing. Left away, and he doesn't know that he of course has a son named Nero. So we go in. Devil May Cry 3 is next. But before Devil May Cry 3, he met in contact with Arkham, who is basically a person that studies black magic, about the demons and everything, and has that type of power. Not power, sorry. He just basically know about black magic and everything. So he approached Vergil and said, "Hey, I'm gonna help you out with all the demons and everything." And if you guys have read the comics, he had some flashbacks in the Devil May Cry 3 comics, the Vergil side. There's a Dante side and there's a Vergil side. In the Vergil side, he gets flashbacks to the day that his mom was attacked and the Sparta hole was attacked. And he doesn't trust Arkham one bit. There's been evidence he didn't trust him one bit, but he knows what he's doing, so Arkham decided to talk to Virgil and saying, hey, there's this tower named Tenement Gru, and he basically kind of taught him a little bit about the whole Tenement Gru and all that kind of stuff, and a bit of Sparta's powers and blah blah blah. He knows a little bit of things here and there, because Arkham is good for its like the black ritual, black magic, all that kind of stuff. So Virgil had a main mission. His main mission is to unlock the demon world, acquire his dad's power to become stronger. He becomes stronger so he cannot get killed, so he cannot end up the same fate as his mom. He wants to forsake his human and thinks humanity is weak, so he decided to go on a quest to forsake his human heritage and go to his demonic heritage and power it up, become a strong being, powerful being. So what he needs is ingredients: a amulet, a two-sided amulet, a perfect amulet, a blood of a priestess, and a blood of Sparta. So of course, so Virgil had the ingredients. So Dante went to the whole thing, decided to confront Virgil. These two fought because they met prior to Devil May Cry 3. If you read the comics, they met before after like how many years? Because the attack. But you guys know that the Dante and Virgil were 8 years old when the attack happened. So like years came in, and this is about after Virgil goes to goes to Fortuna. After he left Fortuna to forsake on his quest, and they met, and seeing them having different beliefs. Dante being having his dad's he's going to continue what his dad was doing to defeat the demons. Wants to fight the demons so he can save the world, like his dad. He follows in his dad's footstep and he wears red, like his mom. His mom's favorite color was red, so that's why he wears red in like a memory of his mother. Well, it's not about that; it's about Virgil. But I had to get Dante into some of this stuff because it's very important. Because if there's no Virgil, there's no Dante. So these two like hand in hand, they're twins for fuck's sake. So back to Virgil. So Virgil met Dante, after them meeting and they're confronting each other, seeing that his brother was different and everything, and of course Dante thought Virgil was dead, but he wasn't dead, he was alive. So after that, back to Devil May Cry 3. So Virgil right now met Dante, fought each other. Virgil, of course, was the superior brother. Defeats Dante with ease. Stab him in the whole thing. Stab him, Dante with the rebellion sword. Yada yada yada. We all know what happened. So then later on, he went to the hut, to the belly, or basically to the basement of the Tenement Gru, the gate to open the demon world. He used his blood, but it wasn't enough. So after the second fight, blood of Dante and Virgil were in, a blood of a human, which is Eva, lady. Got both amulets together, so opened the door. Of course, Arkham betrayed Virgil, even though Virgil killed Arkham because he's definitely untrustworthy, and because he already got what he needed, he got where he wanted to go. So what's the point of him using? So what's the point of him being useful? So, but even I know that Arkham was playing two characters in one. He plays Jester and plays himself, so he can just trick and saying like, oh, you know what the whole Arkham way does. So, if you play Devil May Cry 3, of course you know what the hell happened. So, Virgil came in, after he got, survived the fall. So he came in, helped his brother, both of them defeated Arkham until they fought each other again, and he still was on that quest of having power. So combined both amulets, had the full power of Sparta, all that stuff. Of course, Dante defeated Virgil, he decided to stay in the underworld to fight, while Dante go back to the human world, and continued his shop. Then Virgil was met by the king, by the demon king himself, Mundus. These two fought, and we know what happened. Virgil lost, and Mundus won. So in return, Mundus decided to, hey, let me use this, since I have one of Sparta's sons, let me brainwash him. So he brainwashed to become his loyal servant, known as Nella Angelo. By the way, a little fact about Nella Angelo: the name's supposed to be called Nero Angelo. Nero is black in Italian, so Black Angelo means angel. So Black Angel. So a little something if you guys want to know what the hell the name came from. Was supposed to be called, but it's called Nello. Nello is a way better name than Nero, but definitely the character that we got from Devil May Cry 4. So Virgil's been brainwashing. Then he basically, Mundus ordered him to kill him so he can get the other, so he can basically kill him so he can definitely end his revenge. He's being vengeful. So we go in, these two fought, and every time that that Virgil was close to killing Dante, the amulet was always in place, and it unlocks some memory of his past. By the way, it's brainwashed, so that unlocked the memory of his past is basically Virgil fighting with his, basically he's fighting to control himself. He wants to get to control himself. Basically, he's fighting the brainwash. He's fighting the brainwash, but because Mundus' power is humongous and extreme, and Mundus, of course, is like the strongest demon in existence right now. It's the strongest demon in existence. Of course, overpowered Virgil. So, and of course, after the final confrontation, Virgil got blown up. He got blown up, sent back to the demon realm. But now a lot of people said, what happened? We all don't know what happened, but if my theory is, it's just as theoretical. And this, I definitely make this up. I think what happened is Virgil, after of course Mundus's trapping, after Mundus was trapped in the demon realm, he was jumped back in the demon realm to hell. Virgil, snapped out of the control. Doesn't remember what happened. He doesn't remember what happened at all. Of course, when you brainwash, you don't know what the fuck happened. That's what I think it is. It's pretty similar to like the Jill, how she got brainwashed by the whole Wesker thing. I think so. But he of course doesn't know what happened, and I think he was on the demon realm for a long time until he went back to the human world. I still do not know, Capcom. I still do not know how in the hell did he survive? How he came back? I have no idea. Okay, he came back, so he came back by teleportation. Because Virgil does teleport. So, and then it goes to 5. He went to someone's garage. He found out that Virgil sensed his weapon was near. It was inside of an arm. So of course we know what happened. Devil May Cry 5. Virgil takes the arm away. He has the Yamato. Teleports over to the Sparta household. Stabbed himself. Split himself to his demonic form, which became the name Urizen, and his human form named V, which is basically V stands for Virgil, duh. So to bring back Virgil, you have to combine, of course, you have to bring both of them together, the human side and demon side. So basically, Virgil kind of accomplished this mission of basically removing his human side. So basically, his mission is already completed. So basically, his mission is complete. He now fully embraces his demonic heritage. But of course, he sits on a throne and felt like he's like Mundus or some shit. He's a demon king, whatever. He's not a demon king. Mundus is a true demon king. It's not, So then, in V, the character is basically Virgil. He's basically felt like just his human side said, "Oh my god, I feel so weak. I feel so bad." It's like he's too weak and all that shit. I feel weakness and all that, whatever the hell. I don't care about V. He's just a fucking worthless character. Anyways, after Virgil and Urizen locked back together, it became, of course, one. Virgil, of course, got resurrected after obtaining even more power, the Clyphod fruit. The Clyphod fruit, which is definitely the same fruit. If you guys didn't know, The Qliphoth fruit was the same fruit that the Mundus used to defeat the devil himself to become the demon king. So yeah, Mundus used that same exact fruit. So the Qliphoth was like around since like the old ages. It was supposed to be like the true place for the demons and stuff. So yeah, a little something like that. I guarantee no one's gonna fucking know that until until I'm watching videos, of course. It's definitely the best thing to do is watch videos. So went to Vergil. So Vergil was sitting there, all high and mighty, like it was in 3, which is in a stupid way, and whines and complains and said like, I wish. He's like, his true mission is, okay, he got his ultimate power. He wants to fight Dante. His true motive in the 5th game is just to fight Dante. And he's became a bit whiny. Don't you like? I just realized he's being whiny as fuck. Since V is Vergil, so basically Vergil's being whiny the entire time, saying that I'm always alone. I'm always alone. I don't have no one like you, Dante. Dante, you have more people around me. Why I'm alone? That's what I felt like Vergil was been in. And you guys think that this guy's like seriously? Like, are you kidding me? Like, Vergil as a character is a downgrade. And he's basically there with nothing. He basically wants to fight Dante. Now he wants to fight Dante for what fucking reason? To be, I don't know. But if I'm just thinking, for my own fucking thought, it's basically he wants to become stronger. Or him because he wants to become, he's like want to prove he's the strongest Sparta brother. Or he wants to become like the son of Sparta. I probably made some of this shit up, which I guarantee. That's how the Capcom is doing nowadays with the fucking series. Like, Vergil as a fucking character is a goddamn downgrade. Like, he's a whiner. The man whines and complains. Like I wish, what happened if our things are switched? Like, like switching the places, switching sides. It'd be kind of interesting to see like an alternate timeline, seeing like things are different. So basically, Vergil being the good guy and Dante being the bad guy, like switching the same side and shit, switching sides. Interesting, but he got face to face with his brother and decided to say, "Let me go be a good guy again. Let me, save the world." That's it. Like, it's just ridiculous how Vergil. So what's the point? What's the point of bringing Vergil in this game? Like, there is no reason, story-wise. Like, the story you represent me, basically, you made Vergil sound like a whiner. You sound like he's just there to please the fans. That is the fucking reason. I mentioned this in the the Devil May Cry 5 honest review. I literally said this. The reason Vergil's there is because of the fans. And that's what I thought when I first saw the trailer. Like, so you're telling me that this big demon is your reason, it's basically Vergil. He has acquired all this power, yet he wants more power. What is he, Scarface? But there's like you giving me, and you just telling me that you're telling me, what you're giving me in Devil May Cry 5 is that Vergil is there to fight Dante, and that's pretty much it. That's all you're giving me. You're not giving me anything else. You're not giving me what happened to Vergil between the events of Devil May Cry after 1. What happened to him between 1 and 4? What exactly happened between 1 and the events of 5? What happened? How he survived? How did he live? How did he survive? How did he fought? Like, how did he got the weapons? Did he use a Mirage Blade? Did he use a Mirage Blade? Did he just summon a Mirage Blade and just fought? Did he fought the demons to get to the human realm? Was there a teleportation? Was there like a portal? Like, it gives me nothing. You give me nothing to like know about what happened to Vergil. I want to know what happened to him, but of course the DLC doesn't give a shit with that. It's just basically Vergil's appearance in the game is meaningless. In my version, I think Vergil would. Here's the thing: Vergil would like die. Like, Vergil is supposed to be dead and not live at all. Until he gets resurrected by some like the miracle. I don't know, gets resurrected. Yours is supposed to be Mundus or cut to Sparta. Like, I want to know what happened to Sparta. Even though a lot of people said Who has sex with Virgil? Why Virgil is like content with this one lady that gave birth to a woman, even though one person told me it's been like kind of an experiment to Virgil, which I don't know how, it was kind of a bit odd, but okay, I guess I can take what I take, I guess. It's a literal, like, I don't know, but I mostly don't care about that. The most thing I care about is what happened to Sparta. He's like the character I'm interested the most, even though it's been talked about like a bunch. But anyways, like Virgil seems like he's like a whiner. I'm sorry, but can you like please tell me, Virgil, like that's like your, like you have a foundation in the third game. You basically completed your mission. You completed your mission to have acquire ultimate power. You like, why you need extra? Why you need extra? At this point, you got the Clive rule, which basically make you a goddamn beast. You stabbed yourself to unlock your full demon power. What do you need? Like, what do you need? You're basically done your mission. Your mission is done. So what's next? You could have said, I need to kill Dante to become the son of Sparta. Do it, even though it will be kind of like it will be a bit lame, but at least that's a bit of a purpose. At least you give me a purpose. Like the Virgil has some sort of a purpose, but you don't give me that. You could have just said, okay, I'm right. Like I'm just sitting there, and the cutscene said, my mission is to kill Dante. Like you could say, I need to kill Dante. I don't want to fight. I want to kill Dante. And become the son of Sparta and take his power and become the true strongest being, become the son of Sparta, and become a main antagonist. And then we have like one more game with Nero become the main character, and we play as him until we beat Virgil in the next game. Could you at least give me that instead of like, I want to fight him? That's it. I want to fight him. So you basically already acquired full power. So what are you gonna do? I'm just gonna, hey Dante, can I test my power against you? That's literally it. Like, Virgil as a character, like, seeing like how in 3 he had a purpose, he had at least a purpose, at least some sort of motive. He's motivated by something. He's motivated, no pun intended, by getting more power in the third game, and unlocking the true power of his father, and knowing what the power of the true demonic power is through Arkham, because Arkham knows a lot about it. Truth 5 is basically, I just had nobody. I'm always alone. My mom never cared about me. Literally, like, bruh. Even Dante said, like Dante himself saying that my mom, a mom want to save you, and you think that basically, turning to it's basically Dante trying to put him on the light side, even though Dante's kind of a bit of a douche. What he did, he could just tell, and he could have told Nero, but I don't want to like go to that far. He like did that. If you want to see what I'm talking about, most of the thing about Dante and Devil May Cry 5, I'll link it down in the description. It's something I really need to discuss. It's completely and utter ridiculousness how Virgil has been a damn downgrade and basically has zero purpose. Has zero purpose to become a main villain in the 5th game. And like I told you, and like I said, the plot of 5 is basically 1 and 3, and just scramble whatever the fuck for plot. That's it. It's 1 and 3 in the worst way. That's why I just like felt like Virgil as a character is a damn downgrade to 3. 3, you see him as this guy who had a purpose and motive to just a whiner. How you go from that? How you go from a badass, a literal fucking badass that has motives, have some sort of like has a motive, have a mission, to just, I hate everybody. I need to fight Dante. Dante, can we fight? I want you to become strong. Can we fight? So we have to go full power. Like you could have just said, I want to kill you, Dante, and have your power to become mine and become one being. Like something like that. And you could have just ended Devil May Cry 5 of Dante and Virgil dead. And you could have ended the franchise right there. I know it sounds like fucked up, but Jesus, you could have just done that. Jesus Christ. And just have like an ending that, like, I don't know, that's similar to Uncharted 4. You know how Nathan and Ellen had like a child, like together, and had live happily ever after, no demons. I mean, that'd be good. And like Nero changes his name to whatever, fuckboy, whatever. That could have been a good ending, but hell, I don't know. So yeah, that's a lot to say. This is kind of a long video, and it's 25 minutes of me just rambling about this. And this is me saying everything with details, literally detailing everything. So, what do you think of Virgil? What do you guys think of Virgil? Do you think Virgil is still the badass, cool ass freaking characteristics, even when his personality is so shitty in the 5th game? Or you basically just don't care about Virgil that much, and he's just thinking it's like, he's just some villain? Or like me, who actually cared about the character and think that his character in the 3rd game was much far superior than 5. So I hope that at least it brought some attention to Virgil, and for Virgil fans out there. And as well, like for Virgil fans, what do you think? For like big hardcore Virgil fans, please tell me what you think of Virgil in the 5th game and in the 3rd game. Mostly in the 5th game. Tell me what you think he is. I would like to read the comments. So, there you have it, guys. That's the end of the video. Hope you guys like it. Please comment, subscribe, whatever the heck. It's gonna be a long ass video, but damn, this video has to be done because man, oh man, they done Virgil dirty. They done him dirty than anyone else. He the one suffers the most, but because he's the one, and heck, he's the one that triggers most of the shit in the game, like triggered most of the things that happen in the 5th game. So, it's the end. Thanks for watching. See ya.